The pharmaceutical
Another
world
story.
is a whole nother story, and the very, without getting into a big whole thing about it, everybody
Yeah.
has feelings about the whole pharmaceutical industry.
Oh my gosh.
But certainly they're driven to make money. And I'm not going to say everyone, because there are people whose hearts really are like, how can I find a cure? I don't want human suffering.
It's amazing.
I mean, that's a whole nother science of what vitamins need to be eaten along with other minerals and what things need fat. They're fat soluble, so if you eat them without fat, they don't absorb as well, and water soluble, and they go through quickly. You got to get more every couple of hours. There's a lot to be said, and this is something we're learning. Just that the whole nutrition science world is a whole nother ballgame. And as a certified nutrition coach myself, I've got to keep up with all these changes because it's constantly changing. And adding cool things to it to help us, to be healthier. But the point is, without overwhelming us, we need to be able to take steps to consistently love and care for our bodies as our spiritual act of worship to the God who gave us our bodies, and that we can honor him with our bodies. And so, so we talked about us as people and patients. We talked about the doctors, and did we talk about nutrition? Pharmaceuticals. So the pharmaceutical world is a whole nother story, and the very, without getting into a big whole thing about it, everybody has feelings about the whole pharmaceutical industry.
Oh my gosh.
But certainly they're driven to make money. And I'm not going to say everyone, because there are people whose hearts really are like, how can I find a cure? I don't want human suffering. And I'm not saying people like that don't exist. But in the pharmaceutical industry, the overarching theme is how much money can we make and how quickly can we make it.
That's right.
Before it catches up to us that we need to make a different product.
That's right.
So it's not unheard of that they will put out a product that's not quite ready and take the loss and make the money, and whatever happens. So we can't just be taking stuff randomly every time it comes out and there's a commercial or whatever. We got to be more diligent than that.
So Jamie, do you ever notice, is it just me? Do you ever notice when you see a commercial? You know what? It's so sad, but it's not really funny, but it's disgusting funny. You see the commercial and they're telling you what to take for a certain ailment.
Yes.
And before they're done, it's so bad, they tell you how you're going to die.
Okay. All the side effects and possible problems that you'll have.
Jamie.
Yes.
One was on the other day and it says you're going to lose your limb. Wait a minute.
I know.
It's almost so...
But at least my rosacea is cleared up.
But you know what I'm saying?
I have smooth skin, so what if I don't have any limbs?
Jamie!
That's like, what?
Jamie.
I know.
Does anybody notice
or
that?
Kidney failure and stuff. It's like, geez, I need my kidneys.
And wait,
what are you talking about?
What about the other thing? When they say, immediately call your doctor.
Yeah, if you fall on the floor and start convulsing, immediately call your doctor. It's like, I think I know that.
But wait, even still, what doctor's going to answer you?
Oh my gosh. Who calls their doctor? Like, you're not going to get into that.
If
you got to call 911. You can't call your doctor.
But
They're
if
not
you
even
can,
at the office.
But if you can,
yeah.
What makes you think? I mean, you're literally convulsing.
I need an ambulance at this point. I know it. Yeah, all the side effects are really tragic, but they're required to tell you all these possible side effects.
So you don't sue them.
And we're supposed to be like, oh, sure, I can take that kind of risk. Okay, we're not. This is crazy. So the pharmaceuticals obviously are not someone we need to trust wholeheartedly without doing much research. And so we'll leave that at that. The last piece of this is the government. And so the government is the one who, the Health and Human Services, Department of Health and Human Services, and the Surgeon General and
all,
a Department of Health, and all of this stuff to help us to be healthier. And they do have some good things to say. However, they're often decades behind in what they say.
Yeah.
They have to wait for research to tell them. So often the damage has been done for 10 and 20 years before they finally say blah, blah, blah. So we need to be more diligent about that.
Yeah.
And then also the government often is unfortunately corrupt and
Absolutely.
in line with
Absolutely.
either the pharmaceutical companies, the research,
Absolutely.
the people who come to Congress and try to lobby for this or lobby for that, or so there's a lot of sort of cross-sectional, not appropriate relationships going on.
Absolutely.
You've probably heard about intermittent fasting. You've maybe even tried it. Maybe it didn't work out for you. Maybe you didn't get great results. Or maybe you just need a reset. But either way, we've got this free intermittent fasting guide for you. It's got lots of colorful pictures and lots of information with a 2-week plan to get you started intermittent fasting and enjoying the amazing benefits. So check the link below if you're watching YouTube, and if you're on the podcast, check the show notes. Get that link.
And it's easier than you think.
Yeah, so go get it. That are conflicts of interest. And so again, we can't just take these things with a grain of salt anymore. We really need to be wise about what we accept, like the Bereans did. They went back and they made sure that what they were told was true. And so
that's why they got a sign and everything, so we can't sue any of.
Yeah.
We just take what we get.
Yeah.
That's why you just got to do your research.
You got to. And take it slow. I mean, listen to your body. Your body has so much to say if you listen to it and get in tune with it. And so that's part of our journey, to take our temples back so that we can get back in touch with what our body is telling us, so that we can feed it, it can give us what we need, and we can have this lovely synergy that as it should be.
And it begins with the research, and it begins with changing your eating.
Yes.
Eating clean.
And we can start there as Bereans to go and search at what it is we should do.
That's right.
We do actually have a journal that you can actually get as well. Let me show. And this is our the Real Healthy You Food and Mood Journal, which we use here to help you to track your eating and your feelings and what's going on in your body and the reaction to different foods and all of this thing to holistically help you to hear and understand what your body is saying. So I will definitely have a link below for the journal, as well as for the Diabetes is a Spiritual Issue book. You'll be able to get a hold of those things. And then you can definitely go to therealhealthyyou.com and find some things there as well.
Put your questions, ask your questions. The Facebook page.
Yeah, Facebook group, as well as comments below.
The Real Healthy You.
Yep. Absolutely. So yeah, so that's that.
Do it.